Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at how the Saris MHS bike and cargo kit fits on the 2023 Kia Seltos. We're focusing on how this specific kit and system works with this specific car. If you're curious though about the whole kit or its components, you can check out our full-length review videos here at etrailer.com. Now the main thing though with the Seltos is I really like this combination just because it expands my cargo space and allows me to carry around the bike, but it's important that you have a 2-inch hitch receiver and that you're very conscious of the tongue weight capacity of your vehicle, because while this whole system has a total weight capacity of up to 195 pounds, your hitch weight capacity may be less, so just double check that before you load your cargo up. Technically, the basket has a 160-pound weight capacity and the bike rack has a 35-pound weight capacity. So that will also help you figure out in terms of what you're planning on carrying as well as your bike, if this is going to be a good fit for you. What I really like though is how far it sits away from the back of the Seltos, because if I needed to open up my hatch to grab anything out of the back of the vehicle, look at all that clearance. I'm able to clear the bike's handlebars. I'm also able to clear the cooler. Even if I had a larger cooler, I would still be fine. And that way, things that I want to keep locked and protected and secured, I can put in the hatch. My larger cargo and items I don't care that much about, I can put over here in the basket. Same thing goes for muddier, sandier, dirtier items. If I don't want them dirtying up the interior, I can just put them in the basket. Now let's give a quick measurement for, let's say, the height or the maximum height you would be able to carry without hitting the door. So we're gonna go from the bottom of the tray to our door right where it hits a cooler, and we have a 26-inch height. So that's gonna give you a good idea for how much you can stack up here before you lose that access. The next thing is going to be how far does this sit on our Seltos. So we are going to go from, let's find our bumper. Well, let's just go center of the hitch pin hole because that's visible to the end of the rack. That's going to be 41 inches. And your handlebars and your pedals are going to sit a little bit further than that. But since the Seltos is a smaller SUV, this does give you a better chance of fitting into those garages or tight parking spots. So just make sure you remember those measurements. The next thing is going to be ground clearance. And I'll tell you right away now that if you tilt this rack away, it will hit the ground and it won't give you full access. I'm not going to tilt it because it is pretty heavy. And the fact that we can still open up our hatch without having to tilt it away is awesome, because then you don't have to deal with that weight and with that hassle. It's there though if you want it. Next thing is accessibility to the cargo and to the bike. I love how I'm able to just walk in here and grab whatever I need. If I needed to open the cooler, I can. If I needed to get access to the bike, I can do that as well without them interfering with each other. Now this will be able to carry around most types of bikes. Again, maximum capacity is 35 pounds, so heavy electric bikes, not going to be the best fit. Same thing goes for fat tire bikes. If your tire width is over 3 inches, also not going to fit. But any type of frame, any type of shape of bike, it's all perfectly fine because this secures your bike by the front and the rear wheel. If you needed to grab your bike real quick, it's simply a matter of removing this strap in the back. I like to tuck it either into itself or into the basket behind it, and you come over to the front. By the way, this does come with lock cores, so you can secure your bike and lock that front wheel mount. We're going to lift this mast up, push this mast down, and now I can grab the bike and go. All making for a very quick and simple process. Putting this back up into place, get that into its cradle, lift this up, push this down, secure that rear strap, and then I'm ready to go and drive again. So it's very easy to use. I really like it. I highly recommend it for different types of bikes of different shapes and sizes. But if you wanted to switch out your basket to carry around more bikes because you want to bring your friends and family for a ride, you can also purchase separate MHS trays. I do recommend getting 2 duo trays, and then you can have a full system. But for your solo adventuring, solo cycling, maybe your day trips over the weekend, this is going to be a great option for you to carry both your cargo and your bike with your Seltos. Again, make sure to double check your tongue weight capacity before you load this up with cargo. But other than that, this was a look at the MHS bike and cargo kit, consisting of the 2+1 base, the MHS cargo basket, and the MHS Uno add-on. You saw it on the 2023 Kia Seltos.